Here's a very interesting question for today. Smokers, should they be entitled to more breaks than those who don't smoke? So this is from a situation I had yesterday when I was in work, where I've seen it a couple of times. The particular manager and one of the reps where they would just turn around and say, oh hey, could you cover the desk for 5 seconds, or could you cover the desk for a couple of minutes, we're just going to go outside and take a smoke. But it's when it's like an hour most of the time once we start our shift, or maybe like an hour or maybe 15 minutes before we close the store, then that kind of feels as though it's like, what? But they do it like more times where it's like an hour after we start our shift they have a smoke, then maybe an hour and a half later it's another smoke, and it's like, come on, really? I just don't feel as though in the positions that they have that they should be, smoking at this time, and especially when we're short-staffed. Now, yesterday there was that situation again. It was 15 minutes before I got to go home, where they turned around and said, oh, we're just stepping outside for a quick smoke, do you mind? Now, I'm just thinking, what the hell, for starters, and the second thing, you know what, do what you want, I don't give a shit. But the problem was, it was just me, that particular rep and that manager, and a big ass store. So as soon as they step out to take their smoke break, I'm the one who's in charge of that store. I'm inside that store. It is a huge fucking store. And we had customers, and I'm thinking, well, what if I have someone that is in need of a particular item in which can only be done through management? What am I supposed to say? Oh, they're just outside having a smoke. Or if there was another situation where the line started backing up and I didn't have any backup, what am I supposed to say? Sorry guys for the long delays, our rep or my backup is having a smoke outside. Kind of puts a bad impression right there. Plus as well, for the smoking area, it is literally just outside the store. You just go out through the door and then you stand to one side and have a smoke. It's like, really, guys? Not really setting a good impression. And for the manager who's doing that, that's really setting an impression for the store and your rep there. It just kind of sucks. When I was manager with my old job before, I was always taught a couple of things. One, never leave the store to just one rep, or never leave the desk with one rep. Always have two as backup, just in case, and always make sure that a manager or a supervisor is there a majority of the time until you know it's safe. And it's like, it does boggle me where I am being drilled these, ways of how to do it, that instead it just decides to be, oh, we don't have to follow those rules. Well, you're not setting a good example to your bloody team then, are you? I don't know, just... What are your thoughts? Should smokers be allowed the set amount of time that they're given on break as those who don't smoke? Or do you think, well, that's ridiculous and you just have your own smoke? The reps who don't smoke should be given a bit more of that time as well for little breaks, not just saying, well, I get a 15-minute break if I'm working less than 6 hours, but if I'm working 6 hours and more, I get a 30-minute break, and that's it. When smokers are basically saying, oh, I get a 15-minute break if I'm working 5 hours, but guess what, I'm going to use 3-4 15-minute breaks. Just... Sometimes I look at them and I think, no, I need a fucking smoke. Morning, Baileys. Nice to meet you all. Up, there goes the captain. Flying over there. Yep. And he pooped. Here's this one, the captain of all the seagulls. Well, he has one leg. He has one leg. So, he's the captain.
Oh, look. He got me donuts. Ooh, pretty donuts. I like those donuts. And there's a note. That's a pretty note. But I got something better for him. Maybe thinking now, well wait, he got you donuts, you got him Ring Fit, that seems a little bit rude there. No, honestly, this was something in which we were looking at for a while. And it was like 80 bucks. Now here's the thing. I told Chris on our next paycheck we'll go split down the middle each, 40 bucks a piece, and we'll get it, and that's our joint thing. When I was in GameStop today, the lady that was running the store today pulled up my account as we were talking, and she said, Jim, you do know you've got this many points on your card or on your account. I'm like, what does that lead to? And he said, oh, it's 60 bucks worth. I'm like, what? Apparently I had pre-ordered Destiny 2 back in 2017 but never came to pick it up, so they were about to cancel it, and then the next thing I knew they just said, oh yeah, you got 60 bucks worth. So I just saved myself 60 bucks and spent 20 bucks on just getting the new Ring Fit game and stuff with it. Sorry, I am sweating, it is hot. And yes, I did get a haircut. Fun! Alright guys, I'm gonna call it night and try and get some sleep. It is quite late. I spent most of the night playing 14, dozing off, 14 again, and now it's 1 in the morning. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and if you have, as always, don't forget to hit that like button and go check out everyone that's taking part of Vloggers 2020. Give them the same love and support as you would for me. But I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand spanking new day. Hopefully it'll be better than the rest. Until then, take it easy guys. I'll stop.